Hello and welcome, all you loyal servants of the God Emperor. Today, on the agency, we delve into the art of the rogue trader even further. With me today is my first mate, Yuki. Yes, we'll be following straight up from last week. We'll definitely be shorter this time because, as much as I liked that, that was a bit. I probably should have hit the loading thing before we started the stream, but I'm a little bit worried I'm going to get into this and like 3 other things are going to pop up at me. Now, if I remember correctly, we are now the rogue trader. Our ship is kind of fucked, and my first order was to shoot the coward who was having a panic attack.
That pretty much tracks. Not only that, but we've just come out of the warp, I believe, and are now desperately needing to get a new, I guess, navigator, was it? Otherwise we will be stuck here.
Yep. We can make subs, we can make, oh, it's not, I want to say impulse, but that's Star Trek, sub-light speeds, and this is just me by myself, isn't it? Oh, the control throne rotates. That's cool as hell.
Well, it looks like the characters that we control are kind of spread out in the ring. Like, I'm definitely in the game here, but I don't see myself anywhere.
Okay, can you actually move around?
No, I think you're the only character that's controllable at the moment.
Yep. Oh, I meant, like, can you move around, like, with the camera and stuff?
Oh, yeah, with the camera, yes, but,
Okay, so, yeah, you can move around, actually see what's going on. Let's kind of talk to some people, if you don't mind.
Yeah, go for it.
See what's going on with our ship. Oh, Vox Mantra Vitus. You're not gonna take this one, Yuki?
What do you mean? Oh, sorry. Really? It is, okay. Sorry, I was busy reading the options. How may I serve you, Lord Captain?
Okay, fellowship. Careful to the vessel's mate. Channel, I wish to bolster the brow. Oh, that's actually, let's do this. Hey, I am a commissar. This is literally my job.
It is done, Lord Captain.
All right, let us rest the crew.
I guess I'll... you address the crew with a rousing speech and hear your voice roll through the ship, reaching even the normally quiet corners of the vessel. When the broadcast ends, you hear distant shouts of approval. I guess the Vox network is no longer SOL.
Yep, no, it's all good. All right. All right, let's see. Oh. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking, too. It's like, are you Voidboard?
My appearance comes from my heritage. Generation after generation of people who spent their entire lives in the depths of this void ship. Neither we nor our ancestors have ever left our home, but the same can be said about many denizens of the Imperium's moon. We are used to the silence of the cosmos and the voices of the ship. There are thousands of us, but we dwell far from the Lord Captain's upper decks and remote. We are the Voidborn.
Oh, dear God. I love that. Well, you know, my ancestors have served on this ship. The ship is all we know.
Yeah, I mean, it is practically a small world.
I mean, I would say city, but yeah, no, I get what you mean. Oh, let's see here. How do the others on the ship treat you?
We look, speak, and move differently from the inhabitants of the planetary worlds. Our way of life, traditions, and quirks frighten these people just like the darkness of the cosmos. Many believe us to be the bringers of ill fortune, and alas, it is the Voidborn who get the blame for terrible warp phenomenon during longer voyaging.
Very rousing. Right.
Several years ago, an unfortunate warp jump caused all the food on board to spoil. 15 days later, The hungry and furious crew nearly massacred everyone on the lower decks, blaming us for the misfortune and hoping to restock the larders with our flesh. I would have been killed during the mutiny had Idira Tlas not shown up in the right place at the right time. She came to my rescue, and the scoundrels' fear of her was even greater than their fear of the Voidborn.
Was that you trying to sound like that, or was that you dropping the mic?
That was kind of imitating the sound I imagined the mask might make as she takes a breath. Very Vader-ish.
Yep. Oh, yeah, no, that's, I'm guessing that's Irida Tulsa. That was the Psyker we have?
Oh, maybe. I don't recall. I'm not great with names.
Neither am I, unfortunately. Yeah, also, another fun fact, one of the main rations for Imperial citizens is corpse starch.
Oh, yum.
Part of your daily allotted rations.
We must obtain more biomass.
Yeah, pretty much. Alright. Funny enough, if Psychers get mixed into it and it spoils, it'll give you like psychic visions if you eat it.
Oh, so the space equivalent of that weird green fungus that used to give everyone mass hallucinations. Got it.
Alright. Looks like you're close friends with Irida.
The Voidborn seldom make friends, especially among the captain's entourage. But you see, many consider Idira to be different. I am different too. We have spent plenty of time in each other's company, discussing regicide for a glass of amasec.
Chess and whiskey, basically.
Except Idira changed after one instant, and we started to drift apart. The death of the Lord Captain Dora made her withdraw even more. I do not know if Idira considers me her friend now, but we used to be very, very close. It is good I can still look after her, my own. Interpreting the Vox Master's emotions based on half a face and a Vox-modulated voice is no easy task. But you manage to catch the undercurrent in Vigdis's words. The Vox Master is not merely saddened by her reproof of Idira, she is devastated by it.
Oh.
I guess I should have gone for a more robotic voice for her in retrospect, but oh well.
Yeah. Honestly, have you ever seen the what was it, Pixar movie Robots?
Yes.
Yeah, but the Vox sounds from this sound a lot like the Vox calls from like old train stations kind of bit. So that muffled like half static on there. It's very hard to do naturally without a bunch of filters over you.
Yeah, too hard to replicate and probably also not audible enough.
Okay. Let's ask around some other people.
As you wish, Lord Captain. I live to serve, Lord Captain.
Okay. Just... Oh. That guy looked important for a second there. Alright. Oh, hey, there's Yuki.
Lord Captain.
Oh, Albert. I guess Lord Captain... That would be useful as a rogue trader. Alright, yes.
A noble aspiration, Lord Captain. I am ready to acquaint you with all the particulars that interest you.
Okay, so he is voice. I guess he's a main character.
Yeah.
Well, I need to know to keep in mind about the Kronos advance.
This is a topic for an official briefing, not a casual conversation. But I will try to answer succinctly. And if you permit, in my own words... The Coronis Expanse is considerably removed from the heart of the Imperium. This means that local warp routes become useless within months. Established pathways are regularly subject to attacks from all kinds of rabble. And in the only major port, the Imperium's frigates find themselves moored alongside pirate vessels.
Yeah. So one of the other facts about warp travel, while being all fucky-wucky to begin with, you also have to almost look at it like traveling in the ancient seas.
Yeah.
In sail ships, so the warp does actually have currents to travel through. So if you do fuck up on those, you get really screwed.
Until recently, the Coronis Expanse could hardly have been called a region of the Imperium. The situation has changed with the arrival of the Lord Inquisitor, but not by much. This place operates under its own rules, you see. More radical, so to speak. But ones that allow for a non-standard approach where there is a promise of victory. The Coronis Expanse is considered rogue trader territory for a reason. Only rogue traders have sufficient military might, audacity, and the rights granted them by the warrant to survive the leap into the unexplored part of the Expanse, and in the event of a successful outcome, to hold on to whatever they manage to capture on the frontier.
Yeah, rogue traders tend to be a bit, crazy? Alright, who are the main players here?
In the first instance, you should treat official representatives of the Imperium with respect. The Expanse may be on the fringes, but it still numbers among the territories of the Golden Throne. The arrival of the Lord Inquisitor has turned the Coronis Expanse into a less wild and uncontrolled region, to the regret of some individuals who had grown inured to the local lawlessness.
Do you remember if they ever mentioned what sect this Inquisitor was from?
We don't know a whole lot about this Inquisitor yet. Most of what we know has been hinted at. So I don't think so, but maybe.
Because the three, while there are a bunch of subsects, the three major sects are Order Xenos, Order Malleus, and Order Hereticus. Which,
I thought
alien.
there was a fourth one as well.
There are some smaller ones, but those are the three majors.
Okay.
Like Ordos Cronus is also an Ordos that sometimes exists.
Depending on the time streams at the time.
Yes. Literally, yes.
Called it.
Yep, alright.
Rogue traders such as yourself are also servants of the Imperium. They have been accorded special rights and powers. They wield immense authority within their territory, and they enjoy absolute respect in other parts of the Expanse. The most powerful of them are Caligos Winterscale and Incendia Bastal Chorda. Tread carefully when dealing with either of them.
Yeah, I think Winterscale's whose territory we're currently in.
If we are to speak of unclaimed territory, which is what Footfall is, among the scum that dwells on that handful of asteroids, there are three factions that wield considerable influence in the sector. The first is the Kazbala Commission, organized crime in its most primitive form. It holds sway over the Liege of Footfall and has links to rogue trader Winterscale. The second faction is an offshoot of our shining ecclesiarchy, followers of St. Drusus. They are actively building their forces and hold influence over rogue trader Chorda. And finally, the third faction, the Explorators, a wing of the Adeptus Mechanicus. They are willing to die and kill for the secrets of the ancient technological heresies that are hidden among the stars of the Coronis Expanse.
Yep, so one thing that's incredibly irritating and lovable about the Mechanicus is before humanity's big collapse and then rebuilding into the Imperium of Man, our humanity's technology was fucking terrifying. We were the unquelled masters of the Milky Way galaxy. And then we had the AI apocalypse, the demon apocalypse, and all space travel stopped simultaneously, pretty much.
So very much like present day, where we're heading for multiple simultaneous apocalypses.
Yeah, they just happened to go through Doom and Terminator at the same time.
Mm.
Hey, humanity lived. So a shit ton of that technology was lost, but like our current technology, we just store data in the weirdest of places with massive servers and vaults. So the Mechanicus, the minute they find like, oh hey, this is an old human settlement, will fucking jump on that like nobody's business.
Get us some ancient technological relics.
Which, three small problems with that. The first one being only the Mechanicus has rights to any of those technologies, and that's by authority of the God Emperor, or as they call him, the Omnisire. And that means they also are the only ones who have rights to do repairs. Basically, if you need to get anything done, they hold the warranty rights, and that is sacred law.
They're Apple.
Apple, if it was also part of the Vatican Church. The second major problem is they will go after any ancient technology of advanced settings, including the ones that are highly dangerous, made by Xenos, whose occupants might still be there. So, waking up ancient dark technology monstrosities who get quite pissy.
Yeah, that tracks.
And, you can't really say anything because they get mad at you and they tell you, okay, we're not going to fix your shit no more.
Yeah, which seems like something of a problem.
Yep, so nobody likes the Mechanicus, but everybody has to deal with them. They're fun like that. Alright. Previous Master, what can you tell me about his betrayal? What do you think he'll do next? Yeah, okay, yeah. I know his mutiny and double cross kind of went sideways, but we really didn't stop him.
Yeah, not exactly. He did kind of get away.
Well, his plans got foiled by somebody else.
Lord Captain, I am no admirer of fine art. But when we next find ourselves in a civilized port, with time to spare, I will promptly find an artist and commission a portrait of the individual to whom you refer, with a hole between the eyes. Conrad Voigtveer. That he committed his treachery and escaped with his life was an unforgivable oversight.
We will try to rectify that.
We both served Lord Captain Theodora for many years, and we never saw eye to eye. He was brash. He was never afraid of assuming responsibility, and he willingly took on difficult tasks. I am loath to admit it, but the Von Valancius Protectorate continues to reap the fruits of his labors to this day. His service always garnered my respect. But everything else about him made me want to wring the neck of that two-faced snake. If you are taking comfort in the thought that we will hear no more of Conrad, prepare to be disappointed. You thwarted his plans, his meticulously plotted and nurtured treachery. He is sure to attempt to strike at you, and he will use his contacts and knowledge of the Protectorate to do so. The only question, Lord Captain, is whether you will be able to anticipate his next steps.
And who's going to take up the position of Master of Whispers?
Yeah, we're going to need to get that filled, aren't we?
As you wish, Lord Captain.
That was one tree of oh my god, this is like massive, like... this is a heavy dialogue. I'd like to know more about...
I mean, if my character weren't, like, a generic mercenary, I would probably be an excellent candidate for that position, but...
Yeah, bridge officer. Let's at least try to talk to a bit of every... Okay, we'll get to that in a second. Who are you?
Okay. Jocasta Sauerback is the very picture of discipline. Her uniform is exquisitely pressed, her armor is polished, and her posture is imposing and rigid. The only flaw in her immaculate appearance is the heavy enforcer's maul, which is worn and battered from frequent use. She salutes you with a practiced motion. Greetings, Lord Captain.
That maul's also a taser.
Excellent.
Alright, how did you come to serve on my flagship?
I come from the noble Sarbak family of the capital world of Darganus. I dare say that our house is renowned for its loyalty and strict adherence to the law, and the members of my family have been at your faithful enforcers for centuries. I'm honored to be the 6th Master-at-Arms named Sarbak to serve on this ship.
Okay, so she would be the, not armorer, but general weapon supply, I believe it?
I said she was an enforcer, so I think she's in charge of discipline.
But in Master of Arms. She
well,
might be a drill sergeant style then.
Well, Master at Arms means that she's taking the place of the flamethrower or the smelter gun dude. Who
No, that
died
was
earlier?
Lord Militant.
Oh, Lord Militant. Okay.
I know more about terms than I do about the people I work with. I know more Warhammer terms than I do names of people I work with. All right. All right. Yeah. Why are you not on Dragonos?
Because of my cousin Macarius. I cannot stand him. The feeling is mutual. We can hardly be in the same room together. So I jumped at the opportunity to become your enforcer. I should thank my obnoxious cousin for nudging me towards the best decision of my life. I serve you with all my heart and wish for no other fate than this one.
Okay. So she is basically chief of police on the ship. Naval armor captain, other officers. That's more about your
I'm
service.
ready to answer any questions, Lord Captain.
Hey, what are the Master's Arms duties, actually?
I am responsible for upholding safety and order aboard the ship. Guard duties, patrols, finding and punishing troublemakers. In addition, my enforcers ensure that the crew follow all directives and carry out their tasks properly. As they say in my family, a servant who shows disobedience today prepares a riot tomorrow.
Nice. I hope the executions are carried out in public for the educational benefit.
Naturally, they last long enough to give the rabble something to think about. The witnesses to the execution must be of the same class as the criminal. It is unwise to put an officer to death in front of the common folk, for it undermines the perception of the rank.
Alright. We're ready to repeat the sake of the previous Master of Arms.
You can be sure of that. He was a fine enforcer, but suffered from the fatal flaw of trusting his associates. I myself lack that weakness and trust no one except for you, Lord Captain.
God damn, I love Warhammer. Alright. Subject.
Yes, Lord Captain.
That is all for now.
Proud to serve the dynasty.
Okay, oh, hey, Technomat. Yes, spreading the sacred incense is part of booting up the PC. Hi, Factorum Jonas Dakrat.
Your technology literally functions on the power of prayer at this point.
I mean, have you ever met an engineer that's been in a spot for too long? They kind of all get that way.
Oh yeah, I mean, at some point, you know, the code becomes so obtuse that everyone just kind of hopes it doesn't break because nobody knows how to fix it anymore.
I don't mean just mean that. I mean like repair mechanics and all that. Like how I think, have you ever seen the old meme of like I think it's the Japanese like server managers with their ties around their heads, all praying to the server as they go on vacation? Now put those people underground for 1,000 years and have them run a civilization. The Mechanicus is definitely what comes out of that.
Oh, trust me, if you go on vacation, it will crash. Whatever it is.
Okay. Greetings, your lordship. Jarnus Dakon at your service. how did you come to serve the Von Valencian dynasty? I come from Draconis, your lordship. I have been subject to your dynasty since birth and have always strived to be used to the great rogue trader. Alas, it was not my fate to be the primary heir of my own family due to my being 5th in line for the title.
15.
So I decided... 15th, okay, yeah. So I decided not to stand in the way of those behind me in case they attempted to shorten the waiting list at my expense. One thing that's common for the higher nobility in the Warhammer universe, especially in the Imperium, is rejuvenate treatments. So someone can be 200-300 years old before they'll die if they're noble born. Followers of chaos can have the concept of aging go screw itself. So. Turns out how it almost kind of took off. While my brothers and sisters schemed against one another, I studied the exact science and mastered bookkeeping, the greatest art of the Adeptus Administratum. I must admit that the accumulation of wealth, something one can control, is far more exciting than hunting, carousing, the other traditional amusements of my noble peers. Yeah, Imperial nobles are shit. I wish I think about crew members or about the people who buy our plunder. Yeah, plunder. In the name of the God Emperor. Of course, Lord Captain. Who interests you exactly? We most often deal with the followers of Saint Duras, the explorators, the Kelsbaki mission, or Emperor
Mission.
Kesbalika mission, or Emperor forgive us, the Fellowship of the Void. Alright, what do the followers of St. Duras acquire from us? Drossett still hope to bring the Cronus Expanse into the warm embrace of the faith, just as their flock hopes to receive the aid of the Dalskassian missionaries. Each crate of food, shipment of clothes, or box of medicine marked with your seal is a sign the rogue trader himself believes in the sacred future success, future success. Reverend Hieronymus is the first among the Dracassian and is most often seen in Footfall's Grand Auditorium. A gloomy fellow, but some almost believe him to be a saint. Alright, Explorators. Because I have the distinct feeling the Explorators are going to be a headache at some point. Members of the Explorator Conscience Fleet? Cognizance, alright, thank you. Which had been roaming the Cronus Expanse for a good while now. Omnisire knows what they are hoping to find, but their acolytes regularly show up on inhabited worlds seeking bits of sacred knowledge, tracking down mechanical relics, and sniffing out Xeno artifacts. If truth be told, supposedly they want to save the Great Rebel from corruption. A tech priest named Opticon 22 does business with us on the fleet's behalf. He can be found at the docks on Footfall. Alright, what is this Fellowship of the Void? That also sounds problematic. Let's see. Laughing gurgle. A pompous name, is it not? They are a gang of pirates who are forever squabbling over loot and territory. However, some of their little flotillas need supplies, or can take awkward cargo off our hands without asking questions. Of course, there's always the risk that these scoundrels will change their minds and attempt to board us instead, but so far our macro cannons have managed to keep them in line. They say Riza Calviar speaks on
Calvaria, yeah.
Calvaria speaks on the Fellowship's behalf. The Adeptus Masochus?
A masochus? A masochus.
Oh, that's a new one for me. On Footfall is rumored to be her favorite haunt. Alright, let's check the last one here. Masters of the cold trade, immoral criminals and notable crooks to the last man. The mission is but one branch of this mafia gang that has taken root in the Calexis sector.
Yeah, Calixis sector, yeah.
The Spectrum Obscurus next. Oh, Jesus Christ! You could do business with them as long as you take necessary precautions. They are led by Vladian Tukara.
It sounds about right, yeah?
Yeah, I can't think of any better than that one. Who recently appointed himself Liege of Footfall. Of course, he is trusted ally of rogue trader Winterscale, but he will not refuse you, another of the Emperor's anointed. If you wish to talk about it, look for him in the Liege's palace on Footfall. Alright, certainly, Lord Captain. Skilled fighters.
Think that's to recruit more mercenaries?
Sure, we are people of the most outstanding talents among the thousands of grow. Contact the overseers at once. That's...
Yeah, that's more
Yep.
mercenaries.
Okay, yep. Oh, need of training. Let's try this. Sparring chambers. Ooh. Nope, we will not do that now. Alright, I think that is good with him. Bridge officer, bridge officer, bridge officers. Let me know if you spot someone you'd like me to chat with before I get there. Hi.
It's like a lot of these are just kind of generic NPCs. I do see one
You're-
of our folks here.
I found the psyker.
Yep,
Yep, let's
Vera.
see.
Probably voiced.
Yep, alright, what about your abilities?
What are you talking about, Lord Captain?
You're a psyker. Psykers are only granted the right to live with the Emperor's blessing. Have you ever been to Terra?
Look, Lady Theodora couldn't care less if some eggheads measured my brains or not. It's not about the seal on your forehead, get it? It's about what's in your gut, if it's rotten or not. My gut's stronger than the adamantine on this here ship, and my implants are better than the ones they put in you on your Terra. If they weren't, I wouldn't have lived as long as I have.
Febrile gleam. I've never heard that term before.
Where was that at?
It's at the flavor text at the end of what she says. Bares her teeth in a savage grin, a febrile gleam in her eye.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's a new one for me too. Huh. I think there's a between you and Argenta, isn't that right?
The little sister is afflicted with her own set of voices, ones that whisper to her about corruption and heresy. The silly girl doesn't realize that if she wants to find the source, she needs to start by looking in her own head.
Oh, I have a definition for us. Febrile, having or showing the symptoms of a fever. Having or showing a great deal of nervous excitement or energy.
Yeah, psychers are incredibly dangerous to be around. If they sneeze wrong, they can explode your head.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
That's like being a psycher.
Lord Captain, forgive me, but it would be like talking to a person born blind about colors. I could spend hours explaining, but it wouldn't make any sense to you.
Alright.
Every psyker feels their connection with the warp in their own way. One person might see spots and shadows out of the corner of their eye. Another feels fingers running down their spine. As for me, I've got a door in my head. One that's open just a crack. There's no way to close it, no matter how hard I try. I've just had to get used to the whispers from the other side. When I need to use it for work, I listen in more closely, but I usually just try not to notice it.
Okay then.
So what you're saying is you're incredibly powerful and you hear voices all the time.
And you're a split second away from exploding and releasing demons. Great. Can you see my future?
All right. That's what I'm here for, after all. So, I'm just going to lean on that door in my head a little more, prick up my ears, and listen to what the warp's got to say about you. If you'll allow it, I can listen right now.
Sure, why not? Let's see. What's the future hold?
All right. Let's hear what they're whispering about you. Hmm?
Gerda laughs, rubs her hands together, and suddenly freezes with a vacant smile on her face. Her head slightly tilted. You feel goosebumps appear on your skin. You open your collar, begins to waver ever so slightly, as if moved by a breeze from a half-open door.
Seek not on firm ground, but in a golden hall suspended in the void. There waits a child without kin, but with a name blind to truth. She draws the brush across the canvas and does not notice that her palette is full not of paint, but of blood. And with each smear, this well does not deplete, but fills and fills up to the brim. One thing is clear. When this vessel overflows, none will remain unstained.
Cryptic.
Among the blind men and false prophets, a red-robed sage seeks the answer to a question. He does not know that it is not the answer he must seek, but the question that will draw everything into focus. Will you help him, rogue trader? But mark that sometimes ignorance is sweeter than oblivion.
Alright, that sounds like a tech priest.
A chained hound chases after glimmers of the aurora, but sparks in the scent of oil confound his nose. A chain trails after him. What will happen if you pick it up? Will you become his master, or merely another beast in the pack of his true lord?
Got an idea about that one. Oh, shoot.
I'm sorry, Lord Captain. The voices are going wild. I can't make out a thing. I'll try to rein them in, somehow. But for now...
Alright, a glow is her only miss. A glow of dark dawn bursts forth from its prison. Dungeon walls cannot contain the dark eminence wallowing in the dusk. A naive cub pushes his nose into a familiar hand, one that holds death in twisted glasses. Terror sort of casts off as a burden.
Where are you seeing that?
I had to scroll back up. It was the previous text.
Oh, gotcha.
Alright. Where are you from?
Lyra, an outlying world in the Heathen Stars region. In the Coronis expanse, the deeper you go, the less visible the Astronomicon gets, and the less people know about the Imperium. The arrival of a rogue trader is the best thing that can happen to a world like that. The very best.
Before I forget, I will note that, we could probably really use some kind of healer in our remaining open party slot.
Yeah, no, that's probably not a bad idea. Although I do think the Sister of Battle can do some healing as well as the main guy. I just don't think we have anything dedicated healer-wise.
Yeah, a couple of sub-healers I don't think are quite gonna do the job, especially after seeing that last boss battle where it just kept stacking bleeds on us.
Yeah, that was problematic. But a little bit of interesting lore here. The Astronomicon is how everyone navigates through the warp. Basically a big lighthouse-style thing of psychic energy.
Mm-hmm.
Powered by the Emperor on the Golden Throne. Yeah,
so it's
the God
kind
Emperor.
of literally bringing the Emperor's light to the people.
Yes. And that also shows you how powerful the God Emperor truly is. His psychic might can reach across the galaxy.
That'll do it.
All right,
Of
let's.
course, Lord Captain. Of course.
Yeah, no, nobody over there.
Oh, more servitors to rebel against us. Good.
I think those are the technomats, or
Now there's some servitors down in the like lower level along the edges, just doing their thing.
yep. This is dead end. Hey, well, after that whole Terminator AI rebellion thing, can't really use AI anymore. It's very outlawed.
Well, apparently I can't see anything that's outside your character's visual range at the moment. Good to know. There's some like fog of war going on.
On the bridge, that's interesting. I wonder if that's programmed into the game directly and they just didn't want to remove it for the bridge, or if
Probably.
it's something that'll matter later.
Might be a bit of both. It could also partially be because the bridge was also a combat area previously.
True. Alright, let's poke at the front of the bridge, see if there's anything up here real quick. Oh yeah, there's some more people.
You'd mentioned seeing Yuki earlier, but I haven't actually spotted her anywhere.
For some reason, it said it with the guy at the board back there. Don't know why. Okay. This looks to be like the last of our party members. Let's talk to her a bit.
Rogue trader.
Oh, she had a personal core request? Just don't remember that.
Yeah.
I indeed have a request, Rogue trader.
Was that at the end of the last game or at the start of this one? Did I just miss?
The end of the last session, she had mentioned having a personal request to talk to her about on the bridge later.
Alright.
The accursed servants of chaos who assaulted this ship took the lives of your loyal crew members, and they orphaned many children, including the progeny of the brave officers who defended their posts until the bitter end. I don't know what customary practices there are for cases like this in Von Valancius territory, but in the world I'm familiar with, the children of such brave souls could expect to receive some special consideration. Perhaps the rogue trader could meet with the orphans?
Oh, this. Ooh. Choices. Pomp. Casual. Take care of them. Or who gives a shit? Yeah. What good would be? I thought you were trying to go evil.
This time I went ahead and voted for what I thought would be most in character for you, particularly because I'm not actually around at the moment.
These children are the future of your crew.
What good a meeting will
and
do?
one day, they too will have to stand against evil and heresy as their parents did. By
And hey,
meeting
I never
them,
said I was
by
evil.
speaking the right words to them, you will
don't
honor
serve the God
memory of the
Emperor.
fallen heroes
Evil!
and
I guess
let the way
heretic
to
would be the correct
heroes
term
in the
there, but
making.
yes.
They will always remember
I
the
do
day
have the
they
heretic
met the
background.
rogue trader. Besides, it will bolster the orphans' spirits, help them recover from their loss, which can be hard for someone so young.
Alright. As much pomp and service as you can muster.
As you wish, rogue trader. Thank you for granting my request.
Oh, it just immediately switches us to that, huh?
Yep. I think I remember this quest from the last time I dabbled in this game.
Those are older orphans than I was expecting.
Slightly, alright. Group of adolescents, clearly dressed in the finest, freshly pressed clothes, form a straight line before you. Stare at you with eyes wide, like you're some mythical creature. Others huddle together in fear, looking away. So teenagers, whose parents just got killed. Yay.
Mm-hmm. It's indefatigable.
Okay then, our indefatigable sister has been keeping an eye on these pups. Put together children. It's hardly the Scola progenium in here, but we have provided the orphans of our ship with adequate care and instruction.
Well, I guess she's not voiced in the scene for some reason?
Neither is Albert for some reason.
Brave ones, the master of this ship has appeared before you, the one who guides it through the darkness of the universe by the Emperor's will. Greet your Lord Captain, the rogue trader of House von Valencius.
Ooh, I'm just trying to get a better view of like what this guy is. I notice you notice Infernus Master Heinrich Montag standing a few paces away from the orphans. He watches you with approval and bows respectfully when you meet his gaze. Okay, Alright. I, the rogue trader and Lord Captain of this ship, speak to you now. Your parents gave their lives for a just cause, brought honor to the von Felicius banner and those of the Imperium. I am proud of them, and I believe that you will become their worthy heirs. Teenagers hang on your every word with bated breath. Only a few, the far end of the row, seem sullen and not particularly impressed by your speech. One of the scowling visitors, a thin scar across his face, tosses his head back and says bitterly, "So what? Why should we care? Our friends and parents died in their dozens for your noble lot, and you just give us speeches?" Argentenda quickly turns to the boy, a fury of emotions flash in her dark eyes, like she wants both to calm him and scold him for his impudence. Their component leaves much to be desired. Be molded towards the Imperium. Or just the troublemaker. Rest back in their pays. This audience is over. Without fear, I will listen. Alright, let's be nice. These are all fresh orphans. So they're still a little rough around the edges.
Really?
We haven't convicted
I'm
them
surprised.
into... Well, we have to mold them into warrior zealots later. You gotta start with a little bit of positive reinforcements.
Oh, okay. You're not gonna make an example of the troublemakers off the bat.
Okay, that, and then once they're all kind of warmed up and see that we can be lenient, then we break out the whips and stockades.
Where there's a whip, there's a way.
Exactly. One of the first notes in the Commissar rulebook is to make sure the executions keep a regular schedule until morale improves. Alright. The boy smiles grimly. Doesn't matter what we say. It won't bring our parents back. It won't change our fates either. Keep slaving away on this ship until we drop and die like our folks, or worse. Yeah, I would say, worse than drop dead and die, but it's like, you serve on a ship.
I mean, you could mutate into some warp creature or something.
If only it was a mutation. Strong of the power to decide the fate of others. The weak either obey or die. If you seek difference in life, boys, save your grumblings. Tuning the rise of the rest. Attack the ship. I repelled the assault as quickly as I could, but no war. We without losses. Try to do what is within your power. Instead, it's not an easy thing to go through. They get the life, the truth, the good of the ship for the Imperium. fate with anger and disdain. Alright, yeah. I understand your grief and dismay. Your parents died. It's not an easy thing to go through, but they gave their lives for the truth, for the good of the whole ship, for the Imperium of Man. Do not speak of their honorable fate with anger and disdain. Yuki?
Ah, yes. You heard the rogue trader. His words carry the wisdom of the Imperium.
Hard to say whether or not the words left an impression on the boy, but he nods slightly, then catches himself an awkward bow.
I keep forgetting that she's not voice acted in this section.
Yeah, like I said, it's the budget on this was very low.
It's
like,
an Owlcat game, I get it. I've played a few of these.
Heck, the Rogue Trader wasn't voiced originally at all.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised there's any voice acting at all. That's unusual for Owlcat.
Apparently Games Workshop threw some dough behind this one. Oop. My mouse is double-clicking today for some reason.
Uh-oh. What are they? Are they throwing treats to them?
So immediately emerged carrying packaged treats with Bon Felicius embedded on the wrappers. Appears the Centrala came prepared for any contingency. Yes, they are handing out treats.
Yep, okay. Argent... Oh, okay.
Oop, sorry.
No problem.
Nope, and we're leaving. I feel like that should have been one continuous scene at a better angle, but alright.
Incidentally, you can rotate the view.
Not when they were moving, I couldn't. I was trying to do that.
Hmm.
Or maybe I had to use the key commands and not my mouse. Who can... Hard to say on that one.
I don't know, middle clicking has done it typically for me when I was able to.
Yeah, no, that's what I've been trying to do. Alright, I want to... Because I saw this earlier. I'm not going to try reading the Latin on that scroll. But we have our quarters. I'm guessing this is where...
Yeah, this is where we found the dead body earlier. Well, bodies.
Yep, alright, let's see what we got here.
This appears to be like, people who contributed to the backing for the game on...
What's this? Nearly 500 people. I'm guessing pre-orders are...
500 pages of people. No, it's probably like, Kickstarter or, Patreon.
For Owlcat?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot of their games are done that way. I was actually a Kickstarter backer for, the most recent Pathfinder game that they put out.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Desk, what's...
And I'm still mad that they ended up putting it up for a vote and Ratfolk won instead of Catfolk.
Ooh, that's an orc skull on that desk. Dang. That was a big Oh, okay, let's see here. Ooh, can we play the organ?
Apparently, yes.
Yay.
Well, there is a goods chest. Presumably storage.
Yeah, it says link your account. I'm not going to do that on stream. Or... I guess we'll just, gloves... Turn... I guess I had some,
Absolutely not.
Can't be equipped by this character. too bad.
That's also a little odd. The fuck is that?
I'm pretty
Either
sure
the
my character was an iconoclast. I wonder why it won't let me equip that.
I'm pretty sure. I have a master of baths. Oh, why that? Oh, another goods chest we got here. Cracked translate the final transaction with the chartist are complete. Fully equipped. The exploded. Port with its contaminant intact. Placed in the forebay to ensure maximum contact with the target. Currents received by Brank Bridge. Estimates arrival. Blah blah. Okay then.
By the way, we still have a couple of pieces of gear that need to be equipped that we picked up off the boss fight.
Okay. Can I do that to every? Oh, we can't. Oh, I don't have gloves, so I will just add that. What were you wanting to add to? Honestly, like it looks like a lot of the weapons we have are just very basic still, unless we had some good armor. Or...
Well, the Lex Mechanics goggles should probably be put on the Psyker, I would imagine, since that's our highest logic person.
Okay, the fact that it does actually change the character model is something I very much do like. Just it's never a big thing or necessary thing, but I just kind of like it in games when I change like the equipment or the swords and my character model shows that. Don't know if that's a bigger or a minor thing for you at all.
In no real opinion, I guess. Oh, something just changed.
Well, I switched up to back to the bridge because it felt like we were fairly good there. Now let's head onto the map. I don't know. It's like I was kind of going through some like old school games I used to like that did stuff like that, like Golden Sun. It's like, you know, I kind of didn't like that back in the day. All right, let's take a look at the map. What do we got going on? Oh, hey, we actually get a loading screen with her on it. Star systems. The events of 40K portrayed to place the vast region of space known as the Kronos Expanse. This sector is comprised of a number of star systems, many of which will get a chance to visit. You will find yourself scouting the void in search of routes. They can do uncharted systems, discovering more routes, explore. You see before the map is such a system. Each star system contains objects you can interact with, such as objects are marked as points of interest. Move your ship to the points. Click the left button to interact with them on the open view plate. Unidentified void ship. Where are we? Is this us?
Oh yeah.
Yes it is.
That's us, for sure.
No, it's Nobilis.
I've already forgotten which place we're supposed to be going to.
I think there's a couple of... I think everything marked with the golden triangle is... I
mean, for, like, the main quest, though.
Yeah, I think all three of those are main quests, because remember, we had to... We need a... Void... We need a, not astropath, navigator...
Oops.
Navigator, head mechanic, and... I think general supplies was the third thing there?
Lord Captain, Astropathic Choir Master Zachary Wise is asking to speak to you via a private channel.
Okay. Greetings, your lordship. I can report that the... No, it's too mechanical. Greetings, your lordship. I can report that the core is listening tirelessly to the Immaterium in the hope of picking up voices from the dynastic ships or worlds. However, we have heard something horrifying. Instead, amid the Immaterium's tumult, something is screaming. This scream is driving your core mad. Until it stops, we have to hope of contacting any of the dynasty worlds. It's coming from the record system, Anthropathic Station. Okay, I think that's where I clicked. Alright. What is the nature of this scream? We do not know, your lordship, but it has brought the Immaterium to a boil. It has always been a violent, roaring ocean that could spell doom to any who would consider stepping into its waters. Now, however, it has become a cradle of madness where expelled images fuse together, twist and crackle before crashing into the minds of all who perceive it. Mighty warp storm, the likes of which I cannot recall, rages in the Empyrean and fills me with terror. Neat. Another small fact. Because, transmissions do have to abide by, laws of physics and all that. To do long-range communications, you have to rely on psychers. So you literally get a bunch of psychers together, corral them, and project images to another psychic group.
I mean, that seems to be what's happening here. That appears to be what the choir is.
Yep. Nope, just kind of giving you an explanation of why they're so important. Literally cannot communicate outside this system without them. Alright, if the crew stops, we'll be able to contact someone. I humbly hope so, your lordship. Perhaps we will manage to send a call for aid to the Valencian worlds or one of the dynasty allies. I'm gonna need to pay a visit to that station. Oh, the scream. Okay, in dialogue. Okay, so that's that station. This is New Blood, Machine Spirit Keeper, land on Crestless Miner. So we have 3 quests there. Visit Recordful the Prison Planetoid. Scan is required. Okay. The guide make contact with the Navis Nobilitatis station. An unidentified void ship. Neat.
I think you go wrong going to the unidentified void ship, I'm sure.
We're right here. Let's head into the station, right?
Lord Captain, reporting. The heralds of the Navis Nobilite continue to maintain Vox silence, perhaps due to Urak 5 being off-limits to visitors. We intercepted signals from the beacons during the station's orbit. The demands are clear. We are told to turn the ship around immediately. We have also detected an accumulation of space debris near the station's docks. Presumably, it is the remains of interplanetary shuttles. Perhaps the esteemed Navis Noble House requires aid, and therefore cannot respond to our Vox transmission.
Okay, negotiate personally, scan them. Screw that, nobody tells me what to do, or let's get permission first. Let's scan the station. That sound good?
Sure. Yes, Lord Captain. The officers from the Augur crew performed a full scan of the station, but the information is imprecise. They note wave distortions of unclear genesis that are throwing off most of the readings.
Oh, that sounds bad.
We were able to ascertain that the reactor core of the station is still active, but many compartments are unpowered and some fully depressurized. The signs of biological activity are largely present in the central module, which means the station has not been abandoned. So the question remains, why are the esteemed navigator's heralds ignoring us?
Alright, contact them again. I will negotiate personally.
I am sorry, Lord Captain. The station does not reply even after an official greeting by a rogue trader and the declaration of your intent to negotiate in person.
Alright, this is too sketchy. We need a navigator, as in we need a navigator, so we are going in.
Well,
Doc!
wait, one thing to remember, we were supposed to negotiate with the other rogue trader who controls this sector before trying to take a navigator.
You are correct. We'll require official approval first.
Lord Captain, only the navigators are blessed with the gift of steering ships through the immaterial. Anyone else would succumb to the same nightmarish influence it projects on the crew and the vessel. To attempt traversing warp space without a guide is a fool's errand.
Forgive me for my intrusion, Lord Captain, but I feel it is my duty to remind you that the Navis Nobilitae are highly respected citizens of the Imperium, humanity's guides through the warp. The power and status of a highborn navigator house is akin to that of your protectorate. To aid them in their hour of need is to acquire an infutable ally.
Influential.
Influential. Infutable could be well, we can either go in guns blazing or damn them, nobody tells me what to do, charge.
You're the captain. It seems like they're kind of the same thing to me.
Yeah, no, it very much is that.
Affirmative, Lord Captain. We do not know what is happening at the station, so you'll have to look for the esteemed navigators blind. Dock safely, and may the God Emperor light your path.
Yeah, let's take everybody since we don't even have a full party.
Yeah?
I hope we get more people.
I mean, we could technically have rolled up another mercenary.
True. That is technically true, but I don't know. I get the distinct feeling we're gonna get a person here at the very least.
Oh yeah.
And I feel like I want to have the people with dialogue more than I do with somebody we're not playing with.
Fully understandable.
Pathetic worm. You dare to argue with your master?
It was not you whom I swore to serve within these walls. My lips are sealed.
Confess! What was the old man's last command? What are you planning?
Give up, Keeper. You have lost this battle. Again.
We're getting nowhere with these ones, sir. Permission to execute them.
Is that the interrogator we were sent to the sector to meet?
No, we were sent to deliver one.
Yeah, we're supposed to pick them up from somewhere in this system, though.
Unclear.
Yep, no, I cannot move the camera. Oh, Swarless. Okay, that guy had a, like, actual, like, physical gun.
Yeah.
Why is he a... Alright. Tall man stops you with a gesture when you approach. Blood is trickling down the pearly scales of his wiry face, not just his own blood. Two jet black, unblinking eyes are watching your every move, and the third one, the mark of a navigator's fate, is menacingly pulsing behind the lower lid of in the middle of his forehead. Step back, or I will unleash all the horrors of the Sea of Souls upon you. Emperor, be my witness.
I'm thinking
Another
this
name
is
for...
not the Inquisitor.
Yep. Yeah. It was blood. Albert, if you would be so kind. I mean, yeah, it's a little more pomp in this one. Before you stands his lordship, the rogue trader, Agent Q von Valencians, heir to the greatest protectorate in the Corollas expanse and bearer of the sacred word of trade. Allow me to point out that nobilitas custom requires the Lord Navigator to introduce himself first. But given the unusual circumstances of the station, his lordship, the rogue trader, is willing to turn a blind eye to your hostility, but just this once. I'm sorry, I love being able to point people to make threats for me. In this case, I shall turn a blind eye to your unceremonious invasion, but just this once. It's glint in the man's dark-shrouded eyes. Very well, allow me to introduce myself. Before you stands Felix, Christopher August, keeper of this place. So you do not arrive to offer support to the traitor? This is great news. Having said that, you must understand that Eric V is a holy sanctum of House Orselio, and the path to it only revealed to a select few. Pays me to say you are not on the guest list.
I believe that is Yorak 5.
Yorak 5? Okay. Lords Inquisitors von Collix. Oh, so the Inquisitor is supposed to be here. Okay. Or the interrogator. I'm looking for the Lord Inquisitor's interrogator, one Henrix von Collix. Do you know anything about his present location? The Lord Inquisitor's interrogator. How do I know if such an important individual decided to pay us a visit? It's always good to drop a name who's even bigger than your own. It's like, you're not just fucked, you are royally fucked. Alright, what's going on here? Oh, great, looking for trouble. Neat. Oh, I don't like that. Clicked again. Betrayal, a most banal thing in the life of the nobilitas. Don't you think? I was stabbed in the back by my closest friend, Theobald Orselio, the second keeper of Yorak 5, and my mentor. On his instructions, my own people sabotaged the generator, blew up the shuttles, and brutally massacred the loyal servants of my mistresses. Mistress? Mistress. Yep. The double S threw me off. Most unforgivably, they dared to take her prisoner. Greedy scum. I swear by the throne's light, their souls will perish in the darkness of the void. The madmen have captured Lady Cassie, and I now torture her, and are now torturing her upstairs while we idly chat down here. Help me rescue her or be gone. But waste no more of my precious time. Oh, we can just fucking kidnap him. Oh, attack. Disrespect, I will not tolerate it. Alright, what kind of help are you talking about here? Alright, after such a favor under different circumstances, and yet Felix takes his hands away from his rib cage, noticing blood. What is the pain? And yet, Lady Cassie, well-being is above all. I haven't got many people left. My wounds are too deep for me to act without precaution and swiftness. But precision and swiftness. But you may actually succeed. Alright, into the mistress's chamber, you will need to remake a holy relic sanctified with the blood of Lady Orcelia herself. This is the control rod of the elevator's machine spirit. I have one part, and the other was lost during the mutiny. But even this relic will be of no use unless the elevator mechanism is powered. Does this seem heretical, or does this just seem like infighting to you?
This seems like infighting. We don't really know what the basis of it is. I mean, the infighting could have been a result of something heretical.
Alright, why should I help you? Just because it's like, this feels like a gray area, and I'm given the option just to go, fuck it, you're coming with me. And I'm kind of like, that solves a lot of problems.
Just kidnapping this guy means we probably end up with a navigator who's not very loyal to us, which doesn't seem great in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah, no, that's kind of the other problem. Alright, well, why should I help you? Oh, phone? Oh, you came to this station for a reason. House Orla will not be able to help you until current crisis resolved. If you aid us now, I promise we will reach an agreement that we'll find satisfactory, be it riches, influence, or the powers of our navigators.
Well, the latter is certainly something we need.
Yep, and the other two aren't bad to have more of. Alright, how do I remake the control rod? I have a phylactery. Yeah, weirdly enough, I know.
Like the thing that a leech has.
Yep, that's the reason I know that word. Okay, the mistress's blood. It needs to be taken to the laboratory, which is located behind one of the reliquary doors. The most ancient and sacred mechanism will help you to rebuild the rod. The tech priests ceaselessly perform the rites of appeasement so that the machine spirit would serve the house in its time of need. Fateful hour is now upon us. Alright, how do we turn the power back on? Decisions made. Cogitator is situated in the guard room. Just enter the correct command sequence. The second register will do the rest. Okay. Why don't you do it? Said the feat would be easy to accomplish. The path to the laboratory and the guard room is blocked by the very same madmen who took over the station. They will not negotiate and are afraid of displeasing the Navis nobility to incur the Emperor's wrath. They bow only to brute strength, something which I currently happen to lack.
Yeah, I mean, one could say that, at least the way the story's been presented to us by this person, the rebels here would arguably be the heretics, if anyone.
Yeah, but that's what a heretic would say.
Yeah, all of that hinges on how much we trust this person we just met in the middle of executing people.
I mean, that's how I started my rule. Yep, that makes sense. Oh my god.
Coup, mostly smothering.
Oh my god, this... your minister to return sign a contract with my protectorate. The trader's aid will cost households, but woes helps balance the power in this part of the galaxy. It's a profit for the good of the Imperium. Oh, I'm caught between good of the Imperium and no, let's strengthen myself for the good of the Imperium. Oh, it's kind of a toss-up. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at too. So be it. Hurry, the mistress' safety is all that matters, but should you fail, the arrangement is finished. Factory of Blood. Eat. Okay.
Victory awaits.
Oh, it had your name because you were set to control him.
Yeah.
That wasn't so difficult.
Hold on.
White.
Oop.
Bright,
I did not mean to
pure
do that.
color.
Sorry.
And it's all riddled with
Yeah, it's
horrible
okay.
veins that carry the poison
Oh,
of
a trap.
fear and pain throughout its body.
Yeah, this looks like a
Who
combat
are
zone.
you? Why are you crying?
Yeah, it looks like we've already been noticed, and there is a trap on the floor.
I don't think we've been noticed yet.
No,
Why
there's
we
a
have
dude
noticed.
over here who's yelling at the ready the conspirators are trying to break through the guard rooms.
Oh, yeah,
Over
no,
by
I
the
see him now.
staircase.
I'm
Okay, then.
always
Well, let's
ready.
start moving up.
This ocular implant was a worthwhile investment.
If the witch is talking about the enemies of humanity who set upon this abode of noble
Fortunately,
navigators,
disarming
then
traps is
our
a thing that I
weapons
do.
will soon dispel their wicked misery.
We might want to stick somewhat together here.
Yep, I want to see the... Oh, he ran off.
Yeah, he ran off.
Over.
Oh, you collected it. Oh, I don't want to...
I won't
Would you look at
tolerate
that?
weakness.
Oh, there it goes.
House Lazio. Okay.
I won't heed your cries of mercy.
For the Emperor!
Oh, we can speed up animation, combat animation if we want to. Okay, that's good there. Answer your character. Okay, I'm kind of liking that. I'll try to... Squad Commander, Guard Medicaid, Defender, Guard. Defender, Guard. People with adjectives by their names feel like the problematic people.
Yeah, mostly it's the two in front of the big door over there that seem like the ones we need to worry about.
Squad Commander and the Medicaid, I think it should just be a healer. So could we have come in from the other side too? Huh. Ooh, I'm only just noticing this statue.
Stand a chance. Not my specialty.
Nope, I'm gonna try to shoot. I mean, double kill for Yuki.
I'm actually a little confused why Death from Above didn't give me a charge when I killed the first person.
Oh,
Multiple times per turn, but each use requires a charge to spend. Plus one charge of this ability for each time they kill a target, excluding kills made with Death from Above. Oh, okay. That makes more sense. Alright, so I can't just use it infinitely. Good to know. However, I did get a charge of it Make that a triple.
Cool. Alright, now hopefully you're out of range or in cover.
Not exactly.
What do I have for her? I have the Unfair Valor and... What is her other gun? I thought that was a shotgun. Yep, shotgun. So, yep, no, we'll not be switching to the shotgun. Seems like a stupid move. Let's attack and come. So 5. Maybe the sister battle. Skip fire this turn. Alright, we will just skip to her.
Weapon at the ready. My faith strengthens me. Stay vigilant.
Alright, the medic has moved to the front.
That seems like a great place for the healer to be.
Alright, let's give Albert a boost.
Oh, look at all of these folks breaking cover conveniently for me.
Let's see here. Alright, let's go. Full auto.
Well, it did hit some stuff.
Onward!
I mean, it did some damage.
It's nothing. Moving out. I'll live another day.
Not much movement there. Just outside and... Nope, that'll be it. Alright, Albert has quite a few buffs on him right now.
That's not the Seneschal's job.
Oh. Okay.
What?
I don't have a straight charge at the person I wanted to charge.
Someone else can do this.
Well, if you can't
It will
hit
be
them,
done.
just pumping up all your defenses for a round might be a good idea. Because
Yeah.
he is probably going to get some flack his way.
It does seem very likely, yes, I agree. And I can switch to a ranged weapon to at least get a shot in.
I can probably kill that guy up front there.
I don't want to, though. I'm actually keeping them alive
I
specifically
will do my
for
duty.
fodder for Yuki. Let's switch back to... Interestingly, it feels like it's pretty important to switch back to melee weapons, because doing that is free, and you don't get attacks of opportunity with your ranged weapon.
Or parries.
Alright.
Follow my lead. Follow my lead.
Oh, awkward. Okay.
Ooh, what's up?
Just some weird positioning it gave me here. Like, because I jumped to get to where I am currently, I can't walk back the way I came without going around everything.
Never wavered in the face of adversity.
Yeah, oh yeah, I can kind of see where that happened. Yeah, 'cause that's the
Yeah.
diagonal bit there.
Not quite ideal.
Nope.
Can I hit them? No.
If you hold your cursor over them, it should give you a percentile on like what the chances of hitting them are.
It's not actually doing that, though.
Oh, you might not be able to even see them then.
I don't have time for this.
Yeah, no line of sight. it
Absolutely
seems.
not. Not my specialty.
Can you just do death from above to leap forward?
No, I don't have any charges of it at the moment. Yeah, it doesn't look like I'm doing much of anything this round.
Alright, just a movement round.
Yep.
Then we'll hold there for now. I'm a bit of a defensive player.
Weapon at the ready.
I'm also kind of hoping that this random injured guardsman will draw the attention for healing from their healer. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like that was the case.
Nope.
They did prioritize the stronger unit.
Smart AI is actually intelligent. Alright, let's full auto.
Escape the Emperor's judgment.
Ooh, actually. You want to run Albert in there and just wreck their stuff?
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
that's
actually, no, I
certainly a thing that can happen.
think it. Actually, I think I've got one more plan here.
Oh.
Because we can do this. Give us a big boost, and then
You, my Emperor! Dedicated.
okay, yeah, that
Oh, did you use the ultimate?
yep, I my ultimate lets me give a character an extra turn.
I did
A
see
full
that,
extra-
yeah.
Yeah. Alright, my weight character still hasn't gone yet. Yeah, okay, you can't hit that.
Fate shields me.
Never even bother. Yeah, we
Tried
hit
and
that
tested
one guard in the
tactics
back
are the
there.
best ones. Indeed.
Oh, there's another one way over there. I didn't even see him.
Mm-hmm. Fortunately, they're all kind of out of range.
Follow my lead.
Here.
Oh, can you just shoot him back?
I think I can, yeah. Of course, I could also miss horrendously. Oh, and now I can't move because I already shot.
Yep.
Well, that sucks.
Oh, screw you. Alright, now it's gonna pull that bullshit again.
Strike is a prayer.
Execute. Alright, Albert, can you charge forward at all or make a shot?
Let's see. I don't actually get a move out of this, so no. He's not in range of charge. I can try and shoot at him, but I don't think I have a clear shot.
I'd rather not.
Yeah, no line of sight.
Alright. Never mind. My bad on that one then. Alright. Never even bother. And then Albert again.
Now I can just straight up walk over to this guy.
Alright, Defender, say hello to Chainsword.
I took care of this one.
Done.
Alright, looks like we got some armor out of this. Conflict between security officers. Oh, this is a note. Tremendous honor. Yes, but this promotion will transfer the entire squad to the child's personal guard? Oh, you got it for... Well, you are
Doubt
a
is for the
strapping
weak.
lad. Let me make it for a cycler 3. Has worn down better men than me. What even is this point if your brain turns into mush? May rip out my eyes like Osmos did. I bet I'll just go bonkers like that little shit stain that kept stealing our heat. Oop.
Oh, did I take the thing?
No, by law, it's. I think I clicked on it by mistake there. Ooh. Yeah, the statue does look pretty new overall, doesn't it?
Do be careful of traps. There could still be more of those around. Frag grenade, you say?
You found a what?
Frag grenade.
Swivel items. Okay, we do have a couple of doors. Would you like to go through the big main door or the side door?
Let's go through the one that they weren't guarding first.
Alright, that sounds like a good idea.
As you know, side quest loot.
Yep. For movement, make sure you have everybody. You have to shift click on them to get their portraits to select everybody for movement.
Sometimes
Yeah.
you consult the appropriate treatise on Tactica
I think it's actually
Imperialis
control.
and weigh
I tire of idleness. Let's move.
Okay, so we'll come back there later. Other door then, I guess.
Take a look at this armor we just got.
I was going to kind of save re-equipping everybody for the end.
Fair enough.
That way we're not constantly just, oh, bin maxing. I'm trying to get out of the habit of doing that. Would you like to take the lead of it?
To the stars.
Yep, there it is, trap.
Yep. Alright,
I'm always ready.
arm that.
Excellence matters.
Alright, I was going to say, it's like, would you like to take the lead so, traps and possible
The
combat
crew
encounters?
continues to mourn Lady Theodora. I fear it may affect the performance
Seems
of their
reasonable,
duties in
considering I'm
service
controlling
of the
both the
Lord
tank and the
Captain.
road.
In his service will they find strength and fortitude. Only thus will they turn their hearts away from the frailties that lead to heresies.
Oh. Apparently we have to gain access to this other room to be able to disable this trap or something?
Yeah, over here.
More than one door.
Follow my lead. I did fine.
Okay, there we go.
Alright, looks like we got a fight in the next room. I'll get my guys over here. Hear the screams, move!
Perhaps just awakening as a psyker?
Well, he's in... All of the navigators are psychers.
I don't
That
think this
is
guy's
just-
a navigator. I think he's just a
Well,
soldier.
Yep, no, as I'm saying is like they might be getting corrupted by psychic influences. Because you can go crazy by spending too much time in the presence of a psyker too. Oh yeah, they told me, they whispered, hey, who are you?
Traitors! Traitors, all of you! Oh, okay, well. That happened, apparently. Oh, I assumed that you had collected the goods off this person back here, but I guess not. Hallowed finger bone charm.
Alright, looks like we have some doors here.
Ones to choose from. Let's keep going left. for time. Oh,
I'm guessing this is the room for the elevator. Awaken the cogitator. Oh, let's see here. You turn on a few of the remaining dials and pull the activation lever. The cracked vid screens of the sacred engine flicker. The cogitator emits creaks and groans, and lumens oscillate at random. Takes a while, but eventually the machine spirit do grant you access to the cogitator system. Let's see here. Quest data on the station's navigators. Brief. It appears on the screen. Felix, Upside location, main hall, status alive. Leaderboard. Oscilleo location, upper chamber, status alive. Calmiro. Oscilleo location, upper chamber, status deceased. Auxiliaris. Oscilleo location, lower level, status deceased. Remnus, Everstein, Orizanos location, unknown, status deceased.
wasn't Calomira the one we were trying to save?
Yeah, I think it was either that or Theobald.
Well, I know it was a female that we were trying to save. Theobald sounds more like a masculine name, but...
Yeah. Child's location, upper chambers, biometric parameters, rapid heartbeat, elevated body temperature. Stress levels exceed the permissible limit. Status, unknown air. Attention. Calming procedure activated. Attention. Upper chambers, inaccessible air. The control rod is not present. The rod has been misplaced. Immediately contact the station keeper or the Navis Laboratorium custodian. Alright, let's switch on the main chamber controls. The cog is whirring, the sacred mechanical slowly starts turning, and the heavy grinding and clanking. The tired machine spirit grants you access to the station controls, or at least its parts that still obey the cogitator. Open all of the doors! The cogitator's vid screen goes dark, so that the machine spirit has fled their mechanical casket, but your assumption is incorrect, as it's filled with a static. Just a few moments later, you can barely make out the inscription amidst the flow of rapidly changing symbols.
Data corrupted, uh-oh.
Oh, hey, there was a logic one in this one. 0110000010101. I'm not gonna do. Okay, that's. Nope, no, I'm not gonna commit to the bit that hard. Test success.
Did you actually try to figure it out, or did you just guess at one?
Oh, one of them said logic skill.
Oh, gotcha.
Activate the elevator. Alright, let's leave. Oh, I hope opening all these doors won't come back to bite us in the ass later.
Yeah,
Hey, a bunch of screaming servants. They seem fine. Oh, this guy's got a name. Okay. Interesting. Ooh, I think this was the armory. It was something with a lot of shit.
Oh, this feels like a bad use of a melt-a-charge. Let's use a multi-key.
I rise to the occasion.
Consecrated scrolls, corpse starch rations, batteries, wide awake pack.
Told you, corpse starch rations. I have the sneaking suspicion we're gonna get ambushed on our way out of here.
That seems reasonably likely. You need to open that door? I don't think I do. Just go around.
No, you don't. Yeah, this was the alternate route from.
There's a door down here. In athletics, that
did
one.
fine.
Oop. I thought that was a. Oh, that was just a. Clear this to.
It's about
we
time.
just got like a corpse that had some goods on it out of there, I guess. This door doesn't open. So I guess we go back the way we came.
I'm guessing the main door is now open.
Oh.
Oh.
I don't know what that is, but it seems bad.
Dimes a dozen. It's a warp something or another is going on here.
Nope.
Okay, so this was one
That
of the
must be the
passages.
Victory
elevator.
awaits!
Yep. Alright, are we ready to go back into the hall with the guys?
Investigate statue. Okay, ready.
Alright. I'm guessing there was
I
another path from
rise to
here.
the occasion.
Which Actually, the
Yay.
center one seems to be the elevator, so I don't know what that other door is. Oh, okay, this other section here was also leading to where we just came from.
Okay, this is... Oh, wait, another multi-key. Yay. Okay, so that's...
Door is not a thing we can go through. Yeah, that blockade there is where we just came from. It's just, like, looking into the area.
Okay, so we did have to go through here, then I guess I missed something with the cogitator, then?
I guess? Well, we have the phylactery and we need to make that control rod.
None
I don't
shall
recall
stand
exactly
in
how
my
we're
way.
supposed to do that.
Something in the... It's probably getting into here, just... Which I did open all doors.
Yeah.
Okay, let's, I guess, back to the cogitator, then. Can you move us, or... Oh, this is just straight
I
up...
can only move the characters that I have control of.
For some reason, I thought this was like another area. I don't know why. Let's, look in the cogitator. Oh, let's check some reports. Copy several of the tech priests who investigate the problem. There, A and D are on several generators overhead on the lower chambers. Okay. I'm not going. Can you? Are you seeing some of this too, Yuki?
Oh yeah,
or
I'm
is
seeing
this...
all of it, yeah.
Okay, I'm just kind of... I feel like if I try to read everything, my voice will go out at some point in this, so...
Oh, for sure.
Just the random logs I will not be reading out. Okay. Alright, this room's closed the child.
Again.
Yeah, that's gonna be a navigation with recess. Moons, escort laboratory. Screech the new power. Alright, station's docking log. This child feels like a problem.
This child feels like our new navigator.
Identify, confirm. Using their class log.
Either that or he's about to go full Akira.
Regent, orbital lesser data for visit classified, reason for visit classified, date of departure classified. Neat. And life support logs. Not good. Anything with life support flashing this many warnings, I think it might be a bad day. Data. Alright, tech use. Been wiped. Child delete pick flow, disabled access, coding station, cross delete server shuttle. Interesting.
Self-destruct. Purge command log. Uh-oh.
Let the child side, and neither had I. Could it be that? Alright, let's call Riker. Okay,
Let's check the journal. Because I'm thinking there's something in there about this, control rod that we need to look at.
Where's that class? Nope, that is...
Rebuilt in the laboratory using blood and a sacred mechanism. We've restored the power from the cogitator in the guard room. We need to do the rod. Where is the laboratory?
It's like it has to be behind that door. I gotta quit. I want to hold shift to run, and I keep, that's not...
It doesn't
Not
actually
it.
tell us what any of the rooms are. That's unfortunate.
Okay, that's the cogitator. That's the guard. This is nothing. That's just a randomly locked door.
I won't tolerate weakness.
Defender. Yeah, no, that door's thoroughly locked.
Is there some kind of secret passage we're missing? So many places we can go.
Yeah, this doesn't.
Maybe we
this
need to
feels-
talk to the people who are out front again?
Experience. Nothing
okay,
matters
you
more.
can trigger that too.
Yeah.
I'll lay
The
claim
only
to
one
the
we can talk to
stars.
is Felic. Full rod is required. He doesn't tell us anything. Great. Super. Love it.
Okay, we are missing something. That art's bugged, which Owlcat games, so
Bug. No option to open door or power elevator on Urak 5.
Oh, this is a common bug.
Secrets of the Navis Snowblight quest
Excellence
simply leaves me
matters.
stuck since I cannot open door via cogitator. It's simply not there. Switch to the main chamber control, and then choose a 6th option to open door in the previous chamber, which leads to the laboratory. Next, click on elevator controls. Do if it is.
Okay, so this is a cogitator thing then.
No option to unlock the door at the cogitator. Door is still locked after trying out all the other options. Bugged and broken. I don't suppose we manually saved at any point. Oh. Yeah.
I decided to
I
just
think you
burn
stumbled
through
upon it.
everything.
Yeah. That I just saw a
Okay.
post that said to do this exact thing. Excellent.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so the problem was I took the skill tree check, not the
Not the story mandated one.
apparently. Oop. Loot the things. What's this? Data key.
An expected result.
Those things filled with psychers? Oop, nope.
Transducer. Let's just put some stuff in it if we want to. make control rod. Here we go.
Oh,
Victory awaits.
Okay, so we have the ability to put stuff in a bunch of these things. But I don't know exactly to what end. And some of them we're still missing option, correct?
okay.
But that might be worth messing with later as we obtain more information and items.
Okay. No, we're supposed to remake the,
Well, I already remade the control rod. We're done with that.
Oh. Never mind, then.
Yeah? The rest of it is for something else, and I don't know what, but...
Yeah,
Compared to naval service, that was barely a challenge.
I don't like crafting until later on. Hold on a second. The good old smack the F5 key gameplay quirk.
Yeah. I think we're missing a few items anyway. Rod is required. What? We just obtained the control rod. That is a thing that we notably have.
Is it? I remember we have
It's
to talk
in our
to what's his name
inventory.
here. Yep, alright. Wait, it was. We have to talk to him. You dealt with the threat and powered the elevator? Well done. I trust you brought the activation rod as well. Remember, every second of hesitation may cost my mistress her life.
The crossroads. There are two paths, both stained with blood, both leading to the accursed eye. They all wear masks, so poor and flimsy, they fall at the slightest touch, one hiding a blind man, another a traitor.
Alright, who is who? I want to know who the traitor is. He needs a bolt in his head.
My whispers are giggling nastily. They will not speak. The naughty little things. They say that tearing off the masks is your concern.
Alright, what paths?
Cannot say. One is paved with blind faith, the other hatred and treachery. Both lead to tragedy. You simply have to decide what kind of tragedy you like the most.
Thank you. Everything is clear now.
Yura nods tiredly and glances at Pelak out of the corner of her eye.
Alright, my, future warning system just said, hey, shit's about to go down. I got some questions.
Just a fun little hybrid.
Hello, Raiders.
Have
Welcome,
joined.
welcome. We're questioning a blind psychic
Dr.
with 3
Yuki.
eyes.
Hello.
Doctor?
It's just a funny little raid.
Funny little
Welcome,
raid.
readers.
Well, thank you everyone for following the Snappier.
And thank you, Ilya, for the read.
XD.
Alright, who is the doctor? Oh, the child. What the station service call Lady Cassie. Rawr. Alright, Lady Cassie. I'm 30 miles. Don't select your name. I'll let you see. It's for all servants to have their vocal organs altered. Some prove to be more useful when they're still able to speak. God damn, it's 40K dark as all hell. Oh, I got a nice little hug.
Aw.
Or feeble. Coup. Listen, your officer just killed these half the guards. Butcher. Real culprit was staged by those closest to the mistress. Power and security system. keeper of the station. Yeah. As I'm sure you are aware, there were 2 keepers of the station. Your guess is absolutely correct. Theobald Osprello, the damned old man obsessed with Lady Cassie and her power, and also the one to blame for the woes that befallen Eric V and our noble line. And the station officers, who were very lenient toward them, purposely neglecting security protocols. I was lenient, this is
You like
true,
it.
and in the end I paid a steep price for it. Just look at the structure around us.
Aw,
The
thank
insurgents
you.
have left us almost nothing at home. All the raiders being nice over to you, Yuki.
Apparently.
Wait, the self-destruct protocol, that's active?
Yeah, that thing that we saw in the logs, that's still active. It sounded like if we take the child off of this place, it explodes and wipes all the logs.
Neat. The silent self-destruct protocol. Which means he did it before the report was filed, or maybe after, or face twist and disgust. Do you expect me of what happened? When it goes out of his way to prevent what little there is still left, by the God Emperor, you will keep your slanderous accusations to yourself. You got awfully mad about a basic accusation.
Admin, we thought, were convinced that we were the traitors.
That we were the traitors. That's a good point, Yuki. They are insane. Will you really heed the ramblings of retainers who dare to raise their hands against the scions of the noble bloodline?
I mean... So, okay. The one guy was pretty chill until he went crazy and then thought everyone was a traitor. But I think the other folks were still, like, had their faculties about them.
Possibly.
And believed that we were the traitors. So... yeah.
Alright, I'm kind of going to the middle ground here, because I could also believe the child is warping everyone's minds around them and they're going kind of crazy, but it also sounds like this is kind of his fault too, so... Your shoulders, just the hurts. You are merely delaying the startful end of your story. Prepare. Oh my god!
Take a knee and bow before me.
Alright, well, that happened.
Alright, we're in a fight.
We sure are.
Okay, so
I can't
looks
start
like
there.
there's 3 on the left. Yeah, that's really kind of hard to orientate. Yeah, 3 over there. 3 on the other side.
Have Abelard tank these guys over here.
Well, I could probably kill one side with my guys. It's the...
Okay, well, we'll have Abelard handle Bellic then.
Yeah, that's kind of where I was going to be on that one. It's like, please kill him. I have the feeling the very
his
powerful...
bodyguard.
Yeah, I have a feeling his... Alright, let's put her here. Let's put her here. And... oh, where am I? I'll put me there. All right.
Yeah, do try to not be too close to the person that you need dead. I do kind of AoE stuff.
Yep, I'm just going to try and... there we go.
And, nope, that's not right. Not that.
Not a problem for me.
Oh, that did not one-shot them. Interesting. Guys are
Well,
a little bit stronger.
All too easy. Nothing I can't do.
Okay, are you gonna be good there,
Already done.
or?
Cozy was your biggest mistake.
Let's voice command Albert. Alright, let's do that. And let's get Albert stuck into the fight.
So, question is, do I engage the bodyguard or Felic?
I would. Getting rid of him is probably a good idea because he's going to be a psyker, and so he's going to be screaming here in a second.
I've seen worse battles than this in my
And
time.
making him move out of combat might not be a bad idea for you either.
Okay.
And he does have debuffs on him currently as well. But not enough.
Victory is imminent.
Alright.
Follow my lead.
Alright, he did something.
Tides of time and space, it says.
Regret this.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that hurt. Oof. Really?
Yeah, these guys are a little bit tougher.
High momentum.
I must not falter. Cleanses the body.
Ooh, okay, she got hurt a little bit there.
I will endure.
Ooh, I can't even kill some of these guys. Alright, let's kill the one with the guaranteed kill. She's hurt. Let's do that. Expose weakness. Alright. Alright, Albert. You have a very debuffed mage sitting in front of the tank.
I mean, unfortunately, he is not much of a damage dealer.
At your beck and call.
Yep, that's kind of the problem.
It will be done.
But don't worry, Yuki won't be far behind. And Yuki kind of specializes in making
Not
things
a problem
dead.
for me.
Yep.
Nothing I can't do. Watch and learn.
Unfortunately, nobody else close enough for me to outright murder them at the moment.
Hold on, we can fix that here in a second.
Not a great hit rate for me here. 0%. Okay.
All too easy.
Yep. Didn't expect that to hit, but it was worth a shot.
Okay. Hold on, I think we can probably finish a good chunk of these guys off here once you
My
pass turn.
tactics are flawless. Already done. Nothing I can't do. You didn't stand a chance.
Well, that worked.
Oh yeah. I am kind of a death machine.
Neat. Alright, let's move over here. The voice of command.
You can heal the bent. Very handy.
And finest hour. So take your full turn again, Yuki. And you are a bit stronger as well, so.
Short fire plane here? I might as well.
Suits my purpose. Ha! Another clean strike. Opposing me was your biggest mistake.
Unfortunately, I can't move anymore.
Yep, no, we're not in a bad spot, so you should be good. Just end it there.
I really feel like my charges aren't working correctly on that pounce move.
And then we'll call it.
See this.
Alright, since our battles kind of hurt, so we leave their back.
Because a lot of times I kill stuff and I'm just not gaining a charge. Very confusing to me.
Ooh, is he within charge range of Albert?
Not currently. I would have to move first. Which, I guess I still get an extra attack that way, so it might be worth it.
A tactically sound approach. An exemplary strike.
A very powerful attack, apparently, too.
Fewer target.
That'll do it.
Loot. Oop. Keep misclicking on that. Now the biggest question is was he the traitor or the fool?
Well, the person he wanted us to rescue is dead either way, so... I think we would have had to fight him regardless.
Or something. Alright, how's everybody's health? Oh, do we heal after every combat?
I don't think so. I was pretty sure we went into that fight down some health. But... Oh, huh. I mean, Abelard actually has more than maximum health, so that's a thing.
Ah!
He's at 35 out of 32.
Alright, let us
challenge
head
for
up.
me.
Going up. Oh, this is that whole thing about the picture that coated in blood and all that, isn't it?
Yeah, seems to be. The child was also mentioned.
Figure with unedged long limbs covers her face with hands. Talon-like nails. Her pale face filled with blood that contains germs. Twitching hair spine. Alright. Okay then.
Only now do you notice the third eye on the young woman's forehead, hidden by a jeweled ornament. And when your eyes meet, you sense an overwhelming, soul-smothering power.
Oof.
As the otherworldly creature's gaze slides over you, your entire core shudders in terror. Flashes of past warped nightmares re-emerge from the shadows of your memory and paralyze your will. Gasping for air in terror, drowning under a crashing wave of pain. You cannot catch your breath. Hot tears burn your cheeks. Why is this happening? Why is it happening to you? Why do you feel so lonely and in so much pain? Do these feelings even belong to you?
Yeah, it sounds like a Monday morning.
Well, too true. Adira emits something between a moan and a drawn-out whimper. Ow. It's as though my own little pals weren't bad enough. Now this one's barging into my head. Somebody stop her. Heresy.
Okay. Where's Icono-class follower? Oh, okay, that's...
Which technically was what I selected, but I guess I don't count because I'm a mercenary. And also Abelard is that as well, by my understanding, and is even wearing an equipment that's restricted to it.
Maybe he's not high enough rank.
I guess, I don't know.
Coercion. Let's go. The Earth. In the head. Succeed! Yay!
What is happening? Was someone calling my name? Are all the betrayers dead already? And you? Who are you?
You, girl, may address me as your lordship, rogue trader.
And under whose tutelage did you learn etiquette? Space Wolves? I'm Lady Navigator Cassia, Tisifia, Evairelda, or Celio. You may address me as...
Hey, no Space Wolf slander. Those are my boys. I think I have like $2,000 in models for them. To be fair, it was only like $700 when I bought them, but inflation and price gouging.
Yeah?
Alright.
What is this? I feel free.
Dobrun Oblast. The heavy-set old man who has been kneeling nearby erupts into low sobs, his eyes swollen from crying, dart desperately around the room as though the veil of ignorance had just been ripped away from them. The child, Lady Cassandra, where are you? Sacred child, throne, preserve. Despite his legs, he leaps up and rushes for the young woman's side. You, the old man shifts, revealing his face to you. He is threaded with jet black veins, and his bulging, milky eyes bear striking lobes of those of dead flesh. A stickily sweet scent assaults your nostrils, as if the old man's flesh is rotting inside his decaying husk. My eyes fail me, for they are unable to make you out as either enemy or ally. I must warn you, one wrong move will bring the wrath of House or Lesso down upon your head.
Watch out, Lord Captain. This one is so deranged, he's making the Whispers shriek like crazy. He might just open that eye of his.
Threatening the head of a dynasty is a grave offense. Esteemed whoever you are, place hand on his weapon. Persuasion. At present, I am trying to determine what has happened on Uraka. Let me say that was
Happening on Urak 5.
Urak 5. There's a skill success, yay! I'll grant that you do not look like pirates who have come converting the riches of the wreck station, or like scoundrels in Balak's service. So who are you? Albert, introduce us. Hey, if you have people to introduce you, you take them, right? His Lordship, Rogue Trader, Agent Q von Valencians, heir to the greatest protectorate in the Chronos Expanse and bearer of the sacred wart of trade, extends his greeting. Another Rogue Trader in our corner of the galaxy? How interesting. Your kind always makes an appearance in desperate times, ready to cut a deal that benefits one side alone. Oh, great, so we can skip the formalities. Given that you have not so far drawn your weapons, your intents are probably peaceful, and so House Oreslo now asks a service of you. Save the life of the child in exchange for future cooperation. Do not hurry to answer. Think on it. You can make yourself an ally or enemy of our house today. You decide. Okay, what's going on here? Well, it's cursed. You do not understand the sacred gift given to our child. The child is sad, we all weep. When the child smiles, we all laugh giddily. The child wants blood, the world turns crimson. The child's will is the will of the great
Tisiphone,
for she is the heir of the house or... Ah, she's a really powerful psyker who hasn't been properly trained. Shite.
and they call me dangerous with my witchcraft.
Yeah. Oh, Bishop, look around. Didn't you were not supposed to see me or Phallic or the Sacred Child. Navigators are highly paid for their loyal service to the Imperium according to his will. No one would dare judge the guides of humanity, the chosen of the galactic sovereign himself. He's saying, God in the off term, but not naming the Emperor.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't like that. I think we killed the fool. I feel like as my wayward student, he came to Erica as a Eric 5 and youth. I personally mentored him and entrusted him with the care of the child. It's like a son-to-be, but he proved to be just another traitor. He sought to steal our most precious treasure, the heir of our house, our sacred child, to revel in the power of others like him, casting our house into the abyss to prevent the centuries-long traditions of our family. You can see the fruits of his villainy for yourself. He decided he was not bound by the duties of the legacy of the greatest of our Navatoros. Tysfan Orlesi, god damn these words, who led our house to prosperity for countless years. Foolish boy, the renegade could cloud his mind. They sought to seize control of the dynasty before the sacred child come to age and take it up the Navator's throne. Why should I trust your words? For strangers, I never thought I would fall so low. The man looks moving into the child's life in that stake very well. I have no choice or proof of my innocence. My word as a member of the Navis Nobilitae. The honest words of an honorable man count for anything with you. I guarantee the station against calamity it's curious, for without the best of my ability, I have forced the wardens to strictly observe security protocols. I personally secured every servant that protected the child during the coup. Because I honestly think this guy's the traitor at this point. I think the other guy was an idiot. Alright, how did you lose control of your own station? Because the air of my face. At twice your age. No idea how old I am. I have no idea how old I am. Time is an illusion. Shut it, you. No. Time is a melodious concept. But yourself with the Emperor, even... Okay, now he says the Emperor. Gold power and the far-fetched idea of a bright future. Alright, what service do you want of me? Hope glimmers in the rear. Look, I save the sacred child, take her away from the station. I fear I do not have long left. It's on the old man's chin. Trains burns grows flesh and...
Well, we do need a navigator, and this place is going to self-destruct when we remove her, so...
And he looks like he's about to die. Save the child, save to Regent Artona, acting head of House Strat in the Crown's Expanse. Rest assured, the reward will be worth your effort. Yuki?
I know we came here for a navigator, but after everything we've seen, I've got some reservations about this. Such a fragile thing with such a heavy burden on her shoulders.
Well, to die here. Service of the house is coming to an end. The wounds feel like inflicted on my flesh will never heal. I am dying. Praise the throne slowly enough to see the child is taken to care. He's actually bringing... That first goddamn paragraph without him questioning the Emperor, like quoting the Emperor. I believe I've made my decision. Serve to death. Oh, it's all bad decisions.
Yeah. I mean, we weren't getting out of here with someone that would not want to kill us or be completely crazy steering our ship, no matter what.
Okay. This kind of comes down to, do we kill them both? Do we take the crazy person to fly us through hell? Or do we take the dying person to fly us through hell?
I mean, if we kill them both, we're still screwed because we still have no navigator.
Alright, I can deal with crazy. Canada will come with us. But to allow us to say proper farewell? Sir, what are you doing?
Oh dear.
My mistress,
my mistress, my sacred child. It is all over now. It is over.
Yeah, I do know Owlcat is also trying to get more voice acting into this game, but it is a slow process too.
What happened? You. I remember you. Have you come to save us?
Child, please, listen to me very carefully. One last time. You will now embark on a voyage with this lord to rejoin the house and its regent in the Corollas Expanse. I will not be able to accompany you on this journey.
Ooh, yeah, he's dying.
No! Not you too! Don't leave me alone in this violet-brown haze! You're coming with me! Your mistress is giving you an order. Do you hear me?
Hot wave of despair that is not yours washes over. Your palms sweat and heart.
Mistress, I fear this will be your only order that I dare to disobey. I am the keeper of Urak 5. And alas, I have less than a day left in me. Allow me to serve you one last time and honor my final duty to House Orselio. I will remain on the station and destroy the secrets it holds.
Oh, no need for that. It's gonna blow up anyway, dude.
Oh, Theobald.
Crimson tears stain the Lady Navigator's white skin once again. This time, her power does not make...
Forgive the urgency, but we should leave the station immediately. The systems are unstable and may fail at any moment.
But this is my home.
Congratulations. It's called the Hero's Journey. Get ready for it. There's going to be a lot of screaming.
Or to step over the
Please,
threshold.
child, do not be stubborn.
This is the call to action.
Remember your duty to the house, and let those thoughts bring you strength.
What are you going to do to me?
There's a grant you shelter aboard my vessel to its earliest opportunities. Yes, let's cut a deal.
Do not fear what is to come, child. You are ready to guide any vessel. I know this because I taught you myself. And it is difficult to imagine more worthy company than a rogue trader. But remember, your safety is of paramount importance. Get to the Great Regent and fulfill your destiny.
I beg your pardon, but what about my servants? Yurak 5 is still full of people loyal to House Orselio.
I mean, we do need more people. We might as well take them if we can.
Alright. Yeah, but they're kind of inflected with crazy.
I mean, most of the crazy ones are dead, right?
True. All can be saved. We'll be going sucker aboard my ship. We do need to restock on servants, especially on the slave decks.
Accompanying a rogue trader on their travels is an honor for any navigator. Let us go. I can no longer bear the sight of the deathly pale shadows that drape the bodies of the fallen.
Okay, I think this would be a good hard save point right here. Just because I have the feeling we're going to be hit with a wall of...
Hey, we leveled up.
Neat. A wall of text and cutscenes after we head out of this station.
Fair enough.
So, for now, why don't we call a stream here and raid out, if that's okay with you, Yuki?
Sure.
Alright, I believe I did... I picked the last one. Was there anyone you would like to raid up tonight?
Let's see who I have available.
I believe Hoots just jumped on.
I'd like to raid Hoots.
Yep, he has been on for... Oh yeah, he like just kicked on a minute, like 3 minutes ago.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think that's a solid option for us.
Is he even out of his loading screen? He is not.
Pre-stream raid.
Alright, everybody, we're going to send you over to Hootsifier Yuki, who's Marvel Rivals, some fun hero shooter stuff.
Night, everybody. Matane.
Yep. Bye.
Hope to see you all again next time on Yukikaze Gaming.
And I might have got that on my side, but alright, I am off stream.